dusty old road in a one-horse town, where the heat rises up and the sun beats down. There's a bottle of whiskey and a tale to be spun underneath the blue sky. Whiskey in the sun. Whiskey in the sun. From the rivers to the hills where the cotton fields lay, we find our strength and pride come what may. With a rebel's heart and a tune to be sung in the sun. Whiskey in the sun, where the story's begun. In the land of Dixie, where the sweet songs run. With a six-string in hand and the band on the run, we raise a toast to life. Whiskey in the sun. Sound as the stars come out and the day's work is done, we find our freedom. Whiskey in the sun. Glow, we gather round with the spirit of the South in every sound. As the stars come out and the day's work is done, we find our freedom. Whiskey in the sun. Shadows, I can't sleep. Whiskey bottle, old regrets, trying to drown what I can't forget. Oh, it's a stormy night blues. Lightning strikes, I got nothing to lose. Rain keeps falling, heart still aches, rolling down this lost highway. running down these highways, chasing shadows in the night. In the heat of desperation, I find there's no end in sight. My heart's a rolling thunder, my mind's a restless wind. In the flames of burning passion is where my soul begins. Burning soul, won't you set me free? In this fire I find what I need to be. With the embers glowing, lighting up the dark. Burning soul, you're the spark within my heart. I've seen cities in their grandeur and the darkest alleyways, but the fire within me, it never seems to fade. Through the trials and tribulations, I'll face them on my own. In the ashes of tomorrow, that's where my spirit's grown. Burning soul, won't you set me free? In this fire I find what I need to be. With the embers glowing, lighting up the dark. Burning soul, you're the spark within my heart. In the whispers of the twilight and the echoes of the dawn, I can feel my soul igniting as I keep pushing on. Every step, every heartbeat fuels the flames inside. In the inferno of my spirit, there's nowhere left to hide. Burning soul, won't you set me free? In this fire I find what I need to be. With the embers glowing, lighting up the dark. Burning soul, you're the spark within my heart. Rolling down that highway, chasing fading lines. Moonlight on my dashboard, whiskey on my mind. Neon signs are flickering, calling out my name. But home is just a memory, burning in the flame. Every mile, every mistake leaves a scar I can't erase. But the road keeps whispering low, telling me it's time to go. Smoke and shadows, fire and rain, running from the past, but the scars remain. Tires keep turning, hearts still burning, lost between the night and the pain. Thunder in the distance, echoes in my soul. Every town's a ghost town when you got nowhere to go. She told me love was freedom, but freedom's just a chain. Now I'm drifting through the darkness, calling out her name. Every mile, every the heart of Dixie, where the magnolias bloom, there's a story in the soil and a tune in every room. From the fields to the rivers, down the winding roads, where the spirit of the South in every soul still flows. Roots run deep like an old oak tree, through the fields of cotton to the wide blue sea, with a heart of gold and a soul to keep, in the land where the roots run deep. Every porch has a tale, every song a note, from the gospel choirs to the stories Grandpa wrote. With a guitar in hand and the band on the stage, we play our history, turning another page. Roots run deep like an old oak tree, through the fields of cotton to the wide blue sea, with a heart of gold and a soul to keep, in the land where the roots run deep. Southern skies are wide and free, with stars that guide us home, in the land of sweet liberty, where our soul. Feel that warm breeze rolling in, golden skies paint the night again.
Dusty road where the wild winds blow, the sun sets down, casting a golden glow. Old oak trees whisper tales of yore, of the battles fought and the hearts they tore. Tennessee trails where the soul roams free, on the starry skies where the heart longs to be, where the rebels cry and a dream to chase. We ride these trails at a wild, steady pace. In the heart of Dixie, where the rivers flow, moonshine streams and the bonfires glow. We raise our glass to the night so clear, with friends and strangers that we hold dear. Tennessee trails where the soul roams free, on the starry skies where the heart longs to be, where the rebels cry and a dream to chase. We ride these trails at a wild, steady pace. As the night turns to dawn and the rooster crows, we leave behind the tales everyone knows. But the spirit of the South, it never fades away, in the hearts of the dreamers who ride another day. Tennessee trails where the soul roams free, under starry skies where the heart longs to be, where the rebels cry and a dream to chase. We ride these trails at a wild, steady pace, with the wind in our hair and the open road. We find our way, carrying a heavy load. On Tennessee trails we'll forever ride, in the heart of the South where our dreams collide.
In the heart of Dixie, where the river winds, there's a boat of dreams where fortune hides. With a roll of the dice and a whiskey glass, we chase our luck, let the good times last. Riverboat Gamble on the Mississippi line, we wager our hearts in the southern sunshine, with cards in hand and the river song. laughter echoes under lantern light. Lady Luck smiles and the stakes run high in a game of chance beneath the southern sky. Riverboat Gamble on the Mississippi line. We wager our hearts in the southern sunshine, with cards in hand and the river song. We'll ride these waves all night long. The river knows the stories it keeps, of broken hearts and promises it sweeps. But for tonight we'll take our stand in the hands of fate. We'll play our hand, yeah. Riverboat Gamble on the Mississippi line. We wager our hearts in the southern sunshine, with cards in hand and the river song. We'll ride these waves all night long. When dawn breaks and the gamble's done, we'll sail away with the rising sun on riverboat trails where memories stay. We'll come back to play another day. like a preacher's prayer. Guitars cut loose, tearing through the air. Bass rolls deep like a river's flood. Ain't no chains can hold this rebel blood.
pale moonlight. Bottles dry, but my spirit's high. Southern drifter till the day I die.
In the heart of Dixie, where the magnolias bloom, there's a story in the soil and a tune in every room. From the fields to the rivers, down the winding roads, where the spirit of the South in every soul still flows. Roots run deep like an old oak tree, through the fields of cotton to the wide blue sea, with a heart of gold and a soul to keep, in the land where the roots run deep. Every porch has a tale, every song a note, from the gospel choirs to the stories Grandpa wrote. With a guitar in hand and the band on the stage, we play our history, turn in another page. Like an old oak tree, through the fields of cotton to the wide blue sea, with a heart of gold and a soul to keep, in the land where the roots run deep. Southern skies are wide and free, with stars that guide us home, in the land of sweet liberty, where our roots have grown. Roots run deep like an old oak tree, through the fields of cotton to the wide blue sea, with a heart of gold and a soul to keep, in the land where the roots run deep. Through every storm we stand tall and strong, with roots that bind us where we all belong, in the land of the brave where the spirits keep. We'll sing forever where the roots run deep. In the heart of Dixie, where the nights run long, the moon shines bright and the whiskey's strong. We rode the highways with the wind in our hair, but the good times are fading and the land's feeling bare. River running dry, can't you hear the cry of the earth and sky, wondering why? River running dry, tears in our eyes, we'll stand and fight, won't let it die. The fields are thirsty, the crops won't grow, the sun burns hotter than it did before. The old folks whisper about the days gone by, when the river was full and the dreams could fly. River running dry,
it fade. Hold on to the hope that tomorrow's made. The spirit of the South runs through our veins. With grit and grace, we'll break these chains. River running dry, can't you hear the cry of the earth and sky, wondering why? River running dry, tears in our eyes, we'll stand and fight, won't let it die. Eight up to as the stars come out and the shadows fall, we'll find a way to answer the call. River running dry, but our hearts are high. We'll keep on rolling till the end of the sky. Down where the pines kiss the red clay ground, echoes of the past still hanging around. Whiskey rivers run through the midnight air, voices of the lost calling everywhere. The wind howls low, a rebel's cry, fading in the dark where the old flags fly. Ghosts of Dixie riding through the haze, haunting the back roads lost in yesterday. With a six-string well and a lonesome tune, dancing neath the shadow of a southern moon. Let the guitar scream for about 16 bars, full of bends and soulful slides. Rusty old truck on a gravel line, memories burn like a fire in the pines. The preacher man prays, but the devil's near, singing songs of glory through the blood and tears. The wind howls low, a rebel's cry, fading in the dark where the old flags fly. Ghosts of Dixie riding through the haze, haunting the back roads lost in yesterday. With a six-string well and a lonesome tune, dancing neath the shadow of a southern moon. Raise that bottle, toast the gong, legends linger in the dawn. Steel strings humming, the night's alive. Ghosts keep rolling down Highway 65. Ghosts of Dixie riding through the haze, haunting the back roads lost in yesterday. With a six-string well and a lonesome tune, dancing neath the shadow of a southern moon. Oh, the ghosts of Dixie, they never fade, carved in the soul of the pine wood glade. Through the smoke and the scars, they still play on till the last note rings and the night is stretch ahead but nowhere to go. Found a little truck stop, lights burning bright. It's a haven for the lost in the middle of the night. Truckstop Anthem, where the road meets the sky. It's a place for the drifters, never asking why. Truckstop Anthem, with a heart full of pride. We'll gather around the fire, let the stories ride. Of diesel and coffee in the air, tired eyes and calloused hands. Life's not always fair, but there's a bond in the struggle, a kinship in the fight. Together we find comfort in the neon lights. Truckstop Anthem, where the road meets the sky. It's a place for the drifters, never asking why. Truckstop Anthem, with a heart full of pride. We'll gather around the fire, let the stories ride. Underneath the stars we share our dreams, a brotherhood of wanderers, so it seems. With a cold beer in hand and the blues on the air, we find our solace in the moments we share. Truckstop Anthem, where the road meets the sky. It's a place for the drifters, never asking why. Truckstop Anthem, with a heart full of pride. Fire, let the stories ride. As the dawn breaks and the engine rolls, we head back to the highways craving more. Truckstop Anthem, forever we'll sing. The heart of the night will always bring. Flicker in the neon light. 16 candles and whiskey by my side. A love so young in the twilight will hide. 16 candles and whiskey, hearts open wide. Chase the night on this wild ride. The smoke curls up as the music plays. We dance in the shadows, lost in a haze. The years may pass, but the feeling stays. 16 candles burning in 1,000 ways. 16 candles and whiskey by my side. A love so young in the twilight light will hide. 16 candles and whiskey, hearts open wide. 16 candles and whiskey, forever we'll sing. In the heart of the night we'll always bring. In the heart of the bayou where the cypress trees stand tall, the mist rolls in at dawn, casting a magic spell on all. The smell of gumbo cooking, the sound of fiddles play. We gather around the fire to greet another day. Cajun sunrise lighting up the sky with a spirit that never dies. Cajun sunrise where the bayou calls. We'll dance until the morning falls. From the swamps of Louisiana to the Gulf of Mexico, the rhythm of the river with a gentle ebb and flow. They join the morning song in the land of the Cajun, where we know we belong. Cajun sunrise lighting up the sky with a spirit that never dies. Cajun sunrise where the bayou calls. We'll dance until the morning falls. With a fiddle and accordion, the music fills the air. A celebration of life without a single care. The Cajun heart beats strong in every soul and song. We'll keep the tradition as the night grows long. Cajun sunrise lighting up the sky with a spirit that never dies. Cajun sunrise where the bayou calls. We'll dance until the morning falls. As the day breaks and the shadows fade, we'll keep on living in the light we made. Cajun sunrise, forever we'll sing. In the heart of the bayou, we'll always bring.